Hi there, I'm Sabrina with Kirsch Realty. Welcome back to another one of our community chats. Today I'm here with Jordan Hadlock of Lion Drive University. He is the owner of Hadlock's Baseball Academy. He is a private baseball coach for youth. Thank you so much for doing this interview today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I want to ask you first how you got started doing this. You told me a little bit that you born and raised in Gardnerville and that you were actually a student here.
I was, yeah.
So is that how you got started?
I got started with baseball about 8 years old. Came coming here, learning, playing a lot, and practicing. And then once I was done with high school baseball, I got a full ride scholarship to go to Cal Poly and play baseball there. And then once I was done playing and my body said, "You're done playing baseball," I turned myself into a coach. I was a college assistant for 2 years, both on the field and in the weight room. And then once I was done with my time in Cal Poly, I moved back home and started doing private lessons and camps and clinics with a good friend of mine, Todd Coburn, out of Reno, and he owns what's called the Catching Guy. He's a catching specific coach.
Oh, cool. So
Yes.
You played baseball at Cal Poly. What position did you play?
I was a catcher.
A catcher. Okay, nice. How would you describe your coaching style?
I'm very specific with each student. Each baseball player learns differently. They all have different learning modalities and they have different cues that helps them the best. I'm definitely not a blanket kind of coach where everybody does everything the same. Each kid's different, so usually we start with basic fundamentals, make sure that they understand what they're being asked to do, and then any specifics that need to be adjusted from there. And then once they get the fundamentals, or they're just already blessed to be done with the fundamentals and they already got that handled, then we'll move on to more advanced stuff, putting it into action, live reps. And then once they've had that, then I'll start adding in more difficulties, trying to challenge them more to get them to be the best that they can be.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I like that. I really like that. How do you address poor sportsmanship?
Yeah, I don't handle sportsmanship issues like some coaches do nowadays. I'm a little bit more old school.
Okay.
I was coached and brought up with a lot of hard-nosed and old school coaches, and my parents were very big on respect, sportsmanship, your behavior. So if a student or a player or a child's having an issue with their sportsmanship, they can choose to change it with a little bit of encouraging words. And if they choose not to, then they have gone ahead and made that decision for themselves that they're going to be either participating in fun reinforcement activities, running, push-ups, that kind of stuff, or we can talk about it if they're not so much responding to the typical physical adjustments that they need.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. How do you keep your athletes motivated?
I'm a big believer that motivation comes from the player themselves. They're here for a reason. They're here to get better. They've made that very clear by wanting to come here. I definitely address that the first day with any new client or new lesson. And then every couple of weeks I have a chat with each player. Hey, how you doing? Where are you at today? If I see that they're just not into it, maybe something's going on in school, something happened with a friend, maybe a test or assignment didn't go so well, just make sure that they're here to remember that I'm here for fun, I'm here to get better, and I'm also here for a short amount of time, and I have a short amount of time to play this game. So I want to do the best I can with each opportunity that I get. But as far as motivation goes, that doesn't come from me. I can definitely help, I can pep them up, but that needs to come from them and from home. So if there is an issue with that, we can maybe talk about, hey, is this really what you want to do? Is this where you want to be? Is this more of a fun deal for you? And if it goes down the road of, yeah, this is really want to be, I have goals, I have dreams, I want to play high school, I want to play college. Okay, well, then your behavior, your motivation today is definitely not showing that you want that.
Yeah.
But some kids are just more for fun, and I absolutely love that. I'm here to teach the game to anybody and everybody. And if they're here just to have fun and get better, then that's the approach we'll take.
That's great. It sounds like you're a really well-rounded coach.
I try to be.
So, what is the most difficult thing about being a coach?
For me personally, is not having enough time in the day to get
Okay.
everybody in that I want to. With school, most of the kids that I train get out at 3:15, and I'm able to start lessons around 3:30 or 4, depending on what school they go to. That only leaves five or 6 hours a day to get in hourly lessons, and I'm usually here till 9. So
Okay.
3 to 9, 4 to 9 is pretty much where I'm at, but I wish I had more time to get more kids in. That's the most difficult thing for me.
Yeah. Well, okay. I thought you were going to say the parents.
No, actually, in this particular community, I've trained in Reno, I've trained in California. This community, like I said, I was born and raised here. 99.9% of the parents are amazing, awesome.
Yeah.
They are here for the right reasons. They don't want it more than their kids do. They're here to support their kids, and that's really big for me. I haven't had a bad experience yet in doing this with any of the parents here, and I absolutely love all of them.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
The last question for you is, what is your favorite part about being a coach?
I think the light bulb moment. I call it the light bulb moment when we've been, me and this whatever kid has been working on whatever skill, pitching, catching, fielding, hitting, been working on it, and then that third week something clicks and they have that light bulb moment. Their face lights up and they have that big smile, and they're like, oh man, I get it. I understand what you were saying. I understand how it's supposed to feel, or oh, I finally understand it and it feels good as far as how it's releasing out of my hand or the barrel off the bat. That's the biggest thing for me, is when that light bulb moment comes.
Yeah, how rewarding.
It makes me very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you'd like to add about your business or about being a coach, or anything that the community can help you with?
You know what, the community's been nothing but supportive of me to this point. I just started my official business this summer, and it's already exceeded my expectations with how many players I get to work with and how many hours I get to spend here. The only thing that I would like to do is maybe have more camps and clinics. I did one just this past month in October for fall break.
Okay.
I had 18 kids during our 4-day fall break camp. It's 4 hours during the work week, so that parents have something for their kids to do while they're still at work. They don't get fall break usually from work, so kids need something to do. I've got another one coming up this winter, right after Christmas, the 27th through the 30th. This facility, I think, could handle 40 or 50 kids.
Oh, yeah.
And the more kids I get, the more coaches I need, and I would love to see this place packed. So that's it.
That's a really great goal.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Like that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jordan, for joining us today.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are a business and you would like to feature your business on our page, give us a call. I'm Sabrina with Kirsch Realty. Talk to you soon.